We include a new set of those when we put it back together. See any telltale signs of cooling yet?
No.
You can kind of see it's wetter on that bell housing.
Yeah, there, it's wet on that line, so it's dripping down here somewhere. It could be up on the back of the head somewhere. I think I see some more up there. Hopefully it's not the intake manifold gasket or something like that, but it's, I don't know if you'd be able to see it with the camera. There's like a boss way up there next to an intake manifold bolt.
No.
There's some green on that too.
Take a look at it from the top side. So we're putting in the AP2 trans. One thing we noticed is it's leaking from the tail shaft right here, and there is a seal directly behind it, and then around the other side of this there is an O-ring, and I have the two pieces right here. Just wanted to show you them, give you the part number in case you run into this. This is the seal, this is the O-ring. When we take this off, if I remember, I'll show you how it goes, but it's just, like I said, the seal sits right behind here. It's pretty easy to get to. Once you take this flange off, it's all pretty much accessible. Alright, so transmission's off. We're going to be replacing the main seal anyway. As you see, the coolant was torn about. I think it's coming from that switch. So we'll try and address that while we have all kinds of room and access for it. Part of our clutch kit, we are going to replace the main seal. It does have another transmission which we're going to replace. The front seal in the transmission, which we also call the transmission main seal. I'll show you that here in a second. This is the transmission that came out of the car. It was leaking on this backside, so this was actually full of oil when we took the drive shaft out, and you can see it's kind of got a whole bunch of RTV around there. So that's obviously been a problem and nobody's fixed it, so it just kind of filled up that little pocket with oil. So this is the clutch that came out of it, and it was wore out, but it felt awful. It had no pedal feel, it chattered really bad. These 6-puck discs, I mean, they hold power, but they're not really the best for street ability. And this is, let's see, it's a no-name bearing. Luckily it didn't fall apart. Usually that piece that you see in there is kind of like a spring, that spacer, that usually falls out of them and destroys the clutch. But this one didn't, but it doesn't feel good. It's loose. We'll be putting an Ichi in there. This is the flywheel. The flywheel's in decent shape. It doesn't have any real damage to it. We'll get that